All right, we are in here. Not sure if I'm heard, but I hope that I am. All right, so I'm Sergio, representing Incorrectly Correct. We're here live, man. I just want to get some things off my chest. Lately, there's been a lot of talk because of the situation that happened with that Philly rapper in LA. And there's been a lot of people, of course, having negative things to say about Los Angeles. For a guy who grew up out there, I just gotta say, man, that's just LA. If y'all don't know by now, like I don't get how people don't understand it, and it's wrong to say that. Look, hear me out. I know it's wrong to say that, but that's just what it is. And out of nowhere, like two Hispanic dudes run up on her and start jumping her, like jumping the chick, jumping the black girl. So when that happened, you see other dudes, they jump in. Now it's a big riot. It turned from a brawl, from a one on one to somebody being jumped to a brawl to a riot. And I watched the whole thing develop. Right, I'm talking. There, there's just going nuts. The whole school going nuts. So now you see people, random people that's on the sidewalk, whether they was black or Hispanic, the opposing race run up and just started beating. I'm like, I ain't no fucking way I'm walking. There's no way I'm walking outside these gates. Now, mind you, I'm still fresh. I'm still new to the California life. You know what I mean? Like I got there my sixth grade year. This is my eighth grade year, and I'm watching this happen. Like, what is going on right now? And I'm not going to say that it spooked me because, to be honest, my first day of school in LA, I got my clothes snatched. I got banged on, right? All because I was wearing a certain color. Didn't know anything about the gang life, really. Um, and to be honest, when you look back at it, uh, I ain't gonna say I deserved it, but I didn't know the politics, right? So my mom tell me, "Hey, sit at this park. When you get out of school, go to this park. I'm gonna come pick you up on my break." So I'm sitting at this park, man, and these dudes walk up on me with the whole gang bang dialogue. Where you from? And, me being green and being naive, I'm from North Carolina. I don't say North Carolina, I say NC. So if you're from LA, you know what that represents, which I wasn't representing. But me saying it, they turned up now. They on 100. You know what I mean? They on 10 times 10 times 10. And I see a dude pull out a knife. I see a dude, he don't pull out his gun, but he taps on it. Now I'm scared as a monk because I don't know what I said to spark these dudes off. I don't know what I said, but thank God to this dude named Clifton. I've been trying to find you since I left that school, man, because you saved my life, bro. He ran up in there like, hey, he new here. He don't know nothing about nothing. He from North Carolina. Da, 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 da. And they're like, you gonna have to come out them clothes on me. Now this is my fresh UNC gear. I'm trying to represent home. I'm trying to represent home my first day of school. They let me wear the clothes because I didn't know we needed to wear uniforms at this school. So they gave me a pass because they're like, well, me and my mom didn't know. They're like, it's cool. Just, tomorrow, make sure he's in uniform. So they snatched my North Carolina shirt, my North Carolina little jacket I had on, of course the hat, my Grand Hills. That's when the Grand Hills 2 was popping. And let me tell you something, man. I love those shoes, and they snatched them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm violating, right? That was my first encounter with this. So sorry to throw y'all back, but back to the story about the high school situation. So I'm watching this whole thing unfold, and I'm like, my mom want me to go to this school, man. So freshman year, I go to the school, and this thing was called Americana Day. So at the lunch, we don't have to go to fifth and sixth period. You know what I mean? School is out early. So at the lunch, you can either leave or you can stick around for the rest of the day. And we stuck around and we on the basketball court. Me and the dudes that I hung with in high school, we on the basketball courts. And we like, man, we're going to play till the bell ring, till it's time, till school is out. We're going to stay on the course and have fun. Now we on the course, we doing our thing, we playing. And oh shit, hey, what's going on? Hold on. You in here? Queen Naomi, I don't know if she can hear me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think you muted.
There I go.
Oh, there it is. I'm gonna get back to that story. What's going on with you, Queen?
None much.
So as you can see, we're gonna get it off our chest this episode. And that could be a number of things. Right now, to fill you in, I'm just speaking on the LA culture, how LA gets down, right? Because there's still some things going on with that young dude who got robbed and killed in LA. That Philly rapper. And when I say people still talking about, like, it's to the point where you're hearing people say that his people are going to come to LA, but it's like, to do what? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to sit here and say what Ice-T said, which is the realest shit ever. Like, that's just LA. it's horrible to say, but that's just what it is. So I was telling about the story. As a matter of fact, y'all, she went to the same school that I'm talking about. Do you remember that riot freshman year at Lou? Oh, she left. Okay, so the riot went down, and while we playing basketball, I'm just like, yeah, you're like now. Quickly, I'm numb to it, right? Like, yeah, that's just LA, man. You know what I mean? As the years went by, I as the years went by, man, I just realized like LA is a different world. Meaning, if it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down, and they ride for theirs. They really ride for theirs, and not only that. Oh, there we
Yep, I
go.
fell off.
I was saying about the riot of freshman year at Lou. Remember that?
I do. Was that Americana Day?
Look, yep, Americana Day. And this is all just a testament to say, man, that's just LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just LA. I'm still my first few years there in Los Angeles, even though I was living in Hawthorne, that's in Los Angeles County. This that's just what it is. And like I said, a lot of rappers over the years been robbed, right? A lot of people has been robbed, banged on, the whole get up. That's just the culture out there. That's just the culture in LA. Now, I also will say this. If you're gonna come to Los Angeles County, if you're naive, I feel bad for you, right? But even if you don't know the culture, find out before you go. Find out before you go. And then when you do go, don't go to where everybody be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go where it's safe. Okay? You Orange County that shit up. Just if you're somebody of stature, Palm Springs it up. You know what I mean? San Francisco it up. Like, or if you're gonna come to LA, maybe Santa Monica it up. Like, be safe, yo. And even there it can go down. You know what I mean? But just be safe. Find somebody who lives out there. Find out where it's okay to go and enjoy yourself. Don't just go stepping out there as if like, hey man, I'm me, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I'm okay. Cause you're not sure of that. Because that's just LA. That's just how it goes. I'm going to get on a little rant here. Before I do that, do you know of any situations or you experienced any situations where you became numb to it after seeing something and you just like, that's just LA. Like you're not up in arms with it. You're not shocked by it. You're not surprised with it. It's just like, it's just another day in LA. Do you have any stories or experiences like that?
I have plenty, but my highlight is downtown LA.
Woo.
The row.
You doing no skid?
I used to drive down there.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sheesh.
You see this old lady beating on this young man, right? You don't know who's wrong because she dragging him by the shirt and he whopping her like boom bam just to get her off of him. So who could be wrong? She could be crazy because you don't know. They 5150 down there. That's a whole different culture. I wouldn't be caught at night in downtown LA.
At night, ain't nothing there. Period.
Man,
you know what? You know what the Staples Center had to go through just to get the building there?
no.
They went through hell and high water. You got to remember, the Lakers playing at the Forum, right? Oh, it's the Lakers, so you got all the stars coming to see them. And when it was time to build a new building at the Staples Center in downtown LA, man, people didn't even want to touch it with a 10-foot pole, man. Because stars like that, I'm not going downtown LA. Do you know what's there? I'm not going downtown LA.
On the what is it? The green line, the blue line?
Yeah.
Pico, it's a done deal.
Look, man, I can't stress this enough. It's horrible to say it, but it's the truth.
What is that? Imperial Courts right there at Rosa Parks?
At Rosa Parks.
The Rosa Parks station.
Oh, yeah. What? You just can't. Look, man, you ain't even got to look like you about anything. You ain't even got to look the part of the gang culture. They gonna test you regardless. Let me give you another one. When the Lakers won in 2000,
all right,
Shaq and Kobe won their first championship in 2000 at the Staples Center, right? I'm supposed to be happy.
Right.
We ain't won since the 80s. We supposed to be excited. Do you remember what the fans did? They went nuts. They was flipping over cars. Downtown was on fire. Like, they went ape shit and they won. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they're just different out there in LA, man. It's just different. And if you don't know and you're not aware, you're gonna get caught up. You're gonna get caught up by shock, or you're gonna get caught up by the residents there. That's just LA. You know what I'm saying? And if you're from there and you live there, you just grow accustomed to it.
Like, okay, for example,
Yeah.
let's take it out the hood, right? If you just go to Venice Beach alone, that's a whole different culture that you got to be aware of.
You got to be aware of it. You thinking, oh man, they film white man can't jump here. This is cool. It's the beach. No, you gonna be leaving like I thought it was cool here. No. And that ain't even gang culture that's getting at you. You know what I mean? That's bum culture. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel like this is my home. You just ain't gonna be walking around in my home.
Man.
Oh man. So like I said, even the times it's supposed to be fun, they go nuts. But I don't know if you remember, fans were already saying it. They were like, man, we done went through all of this to get We got Shaq. We got this new dude, Kobe. We got Phil Jackson. We got a new stadium. If we don't win, we going to burn this motherfucker down. And they mean that shit. And they won and still burnt the motherfucker down. It's just that happened recently. I think when the Dodgers won, wasn't they going ape shit when the Dodgers won too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was the Angels and the Dodgers or something like that.
When the Dodgers won the championship, they went nuts again. In 2010, when they won, they went nuts again. It's like that's just that's just LA. Now let's get back to the situation, right? So
Okay.
There's been so many rappers who's died in LA.
Yeah.
Right? Even
Right.
LA natives is dying in LA. Reason being, it's just not sweet there. It's just not sweet.
And it's sad because majority of the time they're trying to give back to their own communities, you know?
Right. Like, man, how this happened to this dude? There's no other way to say it. It's just no other way of saying it. That's just LA, you know. And I just feel bad about it, man. That's all I gotta say.
Don't hear too much about Tyrese or Vin Rhames going back to their hoods.
No, Tyrese do. But you got to realize, man, he one of those dudes, like, he was protected. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I mean. Because he ain't going to be there and just walk around this shit. But it's like, that's pride right there. Because every time you see him, he's gonna rep it. You know what I'm saying? In his movies, maybe he tell the director, look, I'm going to squeeze this line in here and there. You know what I'm saying? And he's a singer, man. You know what I'm saying? And he don't stray away. You know what I'm saying? The unfortunate thing with Nip was I'm just gonna be honest. I don't think that was like a dude that was hating and took him out. I think all that shit was like
yeah, it was a setup. Because I'm come on the car, the white dude off the side.
Yeah, and I'm willing to take it further than just some hood politics. I'm like, man, that's some, you know what I mean? That's some them people politics. Not because if you remember, they was trying to incite a riot. And when I say they, I mean the LAPD. But it didn't go as planned, and it played a big part in that. You know what I mean? And once it didn't go down, you know what I mean? Like, this dude got a lot of power. That's dangerous for us.
Yeah.
We gotta get him out of here. Horrible. Yeah. But that was that for LA, man. We might touch back up on it. You know what I'm saying? But anything you want to get off your chest? We talking about it tonight. Just get it. Just speak on it.
I think we was talking about something not too long ago, and I don't think we really touched on it. I think it was a topic about you want something, and then when you finally get it. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm. I think it was what we want, we can't have, and once we get it, we fuck it up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Get off your chest.
I mean, I just find it amazing of when you finally obtain something. You know, I think it's the excitement of all of it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
for example, remember when Cat Williams got all that money, right? He wanted to be big comedian whatsoever, and what he do? He flipped the fuck out.
Okay, explain him flipping out.
From what I remember, he was throwing money out his limo because he had so much money he didn't know what to do with it.
Okay, keep going. Because I'm gonna be honest, that's stunting. How's that flipping out?
You think that's stunning?
I mean, that's I wouldn't do it because I'm broke, but for for those that got money in their pocket, that's stunning.
I'm gonna just throw money out the window and go crazy, and don't come.
Yeah. How? I don't see it as crazy. I just see it as stunning for someone who
Stunning
got the money.
looking out.
You know what I mean? Any other instance? Okay.
I mean,
You got to also remember there's an app called Wish. I don't know when he did this, but there's an app called Wish. And you can go on there and buy fake stacks of money.
the Wish app. You talking about the little thing that the vendors? I didn't know he did that.
No, I'm saying I don't know if that's what he did, but there's a possibility, right?
It was fake money he was
And just
out.
throwing out the fake money, like, man, I don't give a fuck about money. Money don't matter. Da, da, da. I don't know. But think about this though. If he threw the money out the window and people ran to pick it up, they up now. That's called community service. You know what I'm saying? I can't really look at it as being by flipping out and being crazy. You know what I'm saying? If I got money to just spare and not give a fuck about and throw it out the window of a limo, guarantee people going to run up and pick it up. And if it was real money, it's like, here you go, you welcome. That's done right there. You can have that. You know what I mean? And not to say that they peasants or anything, but what if somebody needed that money? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I just came up on $200, man. Whoever that was, Cat Williams just threw out money, man. I'm up $200. I needed this goddamn money. This light bill was about to get me. About to have no lights. It's like I'm looking at everything half full, I guess. But man, this is another thing I want to get off my chest, man.
Get it off your chest.
Why can't we let go of being tough? You know, I mean, I shouldn't ask the question. I'm tired of us as men, especially black men, being tough all the hot damn time.
Okay, because I'm not a man, you have to elaborate for me. Let me understand.
Okay. I give you a prime example, man. Just today, right? Walking out the store. Just grab me something to drink, get back into the work truck. And I see a dude, like I'm getting seatbelt on, putting a drink in the cup holder, putting the other drink in the bag. I'll get that later. You know what I'm saying? Getting everything set up on my next move, my next stop, getting that popping. And I'm just now noticing a dude waiting for me to leave. He could tell obviously he saw me get in the truck, right? So, you know, that moment where it's like, oh shit, man, my bad, I ain't even see you waiting. So before I can, you know, put the truck in reverse and start backing up, he goes around me with the speed in a gas station parking lot. Right? Now he done parked. He found somewhere to park. I rolled the window down because now he mad. He get out the car all pissed. And I rolled down the window. Oh, my bad, man. I saw you too late, man. And instead of going, oh, it's cool, I got to park, or even saying, nah, it's all right, man. You know, I was waiting a little too long. Anything. This nigga like do the mean mug shit. Don't say nothing. Don't acknowledge that I said something to him. And just walked in the store. Like, when are we gonna drop that shit? Because what did it validate for him to do that? You know what I mean? Like, what's the validation?
There ain't no validation.
None.
I don't know.
None. And that's what I'm getting at. It's a lot of those instances. Like, bro, what you really mad at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get, man, everybody out here eating a shit sandwich. That's just what it is. Everybody got Campbell's shit soup that we got to eat every day. You know what I'm saying? But little moments of, you know, some human shit. Like, step into that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I acknowledge because if I was him and I'm sitting there like, man, this motherfucker in the car bullshitting, I've been there. Get your ass out the goddamn parking spot, man. Ain't nothing else here. You're just sitting in there for it. I get it, but I didn't notice him. And when I did, it's like, oh, shit. And by that time, he done made his move and he done parked. And I wrote just to let him know, like, man, I saw you. My apologies. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be a good human being. And he's just mean mugging. Don't even say nothing and walk in the store like, and we got to let that shit go, man. You know what I'm saying? If your girl pissed you off, you ain't with her right now. It's just you in the car. If your job pissed you off, you're not there right now. You in the car. You know what I'm saying? If you got bad news, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And I try to empathize, but that nothing is enough. You know what I mean? And we got this you owe me shit type of mentality too.
Yeah. So, because behavior is learned, do you think if somebody showed if they showed anything else, would it be considered as weakness?
Certain situations, yeah, and I get it.
So if he would have brushed it off, do you think he would have thought you looked at him as he was weak or he a bitch ass nigga?
No, because my energy didn't display that. You know what I'm saying? If my energy was all like, damn nigga, I would have moved out your way. I get that. You know what I'm saying? I would have rolled the window down like, dang, you didn't have to speed like that. I would have got out your way, bro. You know, that energy would have, you know what I'm saying? That would have warranted that. But my energy wasn't that. My energy was like, hey man, I'm sorry I acknowledged you late. You know what I'm saying? Like, forgive me for that moment. So if my energy was that, why your energy ain't matching that? So no, I wouldn't look at you as weak if you would have been like, oh, it's all good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about the energy you put out and take. And it's like a lot of people are really pushing this I'm tough, rah energy, man. And it's disgusting to me. Like, I've reached that point. Like, this ain't it, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't it. This shit is it's for the fucking birds. Like, I see that a lot. Even if it ain't got nothing to do with me, I'm just watching situations like, damn, that motherfucker really mad. He ain't even really got to be like that right there at this moment. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't cause for that.
Yeah, but it's all about image though too.
Yeah, and look, if that's what you want your image to be, go to prison. You know what I'm saying? That image is there all day. It's accepted. You know what I'm saying? Like, you in regular society, man, and that's your energy all the time. Nah, man, go on up in them, get behind them bars, bro. Get behind them bars, man. Whew. I just want to get that off my chest. God, oh. You know what I'm saying? Where you at with it, man? We talking about it. We talking about it. Now, no, hold on. Back to the what we obtained and we can't. And it, has anything happened recently for you to have that on your chest, or it was strictly a Cat Williams thing?
It wasn't strictly a Cat Williams thing.
Okay.
I didn't have a full thought, but I was just trying to remember exactly what the conversation was.
We want what we can't have, and then when we get it, we mess it up. And then we gotta kind of Oh, there we go. We gotta kind of we gotta there we go. Yeah.
Found it.
So we gotta kind of speak on what that can't is. You know what I'm saying? We want what we can't have, but when we get it, we mess it up. Now, what is the can't right there when we say we can't have it? You know what I mean? Like we got to address that to further understand what that means. And what I mean by can't have, I don't really mean can't, because can't is an absolute statement. Hey, what's going on, Big Rich? So,
wow.
So if we say can't, right, that's like cut, dry, no. Like imagine your mom or your dad, you might asking your mom for something, and it's 7:00 at night and you want some ice cream. She like, no, you can't have that. There's no room for a maybe. You know what I'm saying? That's cut, dry, you can't have it. That's it. Right? But there's also an instance where can't is subjective, right? Like, man, you trying to go get that girl, but you can't have that. That's not an absolute statement, because you never know what this dude capable of. He might have the best mouthpiece in the world. So he spit that little blasey bluesy, what we gonna doozy, and she with it. You know what I'm saying? Or anything like, man, you trying to get that job, man. You never even done that like that. You can't get that. So it's like telling somebody what they can't have. Sometimes it makes them go a little harder just to show you that I can. Right? So when we speak that statement, we want what we can't have. You know, we got to be careful of what we mean by can't. So I would like to rephrase it. We want what we think we can't obtain, but then we obtain it and we mess it up. What have you messed up? You was like, man, I don't think I was able to get this. But then you got
everything.
Everything? Just across the board, huh?
Well, I used to touch things and it turned to gold. Now I touch things and it turned to man. I can't say, man. Things been going up and down my whole life, man. The roller coaster. So, but throughout that, just like any adult, you look back and you say, man, Had I done that, I would still have that. I do that. I do that about a lot of stuff.
That's that. That's that if, boy. That's that if we was talking about. No, but this.
You ever
this
think about an
episode,
old
man,
car you like?
Yeah.
Fuck down.
80s, 83 El Camino, man.
Oh, you let go at 83 El Camino?
Oh, you said that I've had and let go?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. 86 Camaro. It was red, but it was like a dusty ass red. I had plans for that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
But I ain't take it too serious. And it was like, I've always loved that model. Always loved that.
And then now
model.
everybody putting candy paint on, putting engines in, and you like, man. I had an 82. I had an 82 Cadillac Coupe de Ville, fresh off the showroom floor clean. It just needed to hit. Well, I fixed it. I put an engine in it, but I sold it. Somebody made me an offer I couldn't refuse. I should have kept that damn car.
So in this episode, we just getting it off our chest, and we dabbled in the LA situation when we talk about the young man who got robbed and killed, and how everybody just want to start down talking and shit talking Los Angeles because.
And then be out here as soon as the BET Awards come, as soon as the All-Star game come.
Mm-hmm. I also have another thing about that I want to get off my chest too. You know, there's a lot of podcasts out there, right? And one of the podcasts, I like watching it. I'm not gonna lie. It's called My Expert Opinion. Oh shit! Somebody gotta turn their light down.
I was looking for something and I had to walk through. When I walked through. When I walked through.
Yeah. Get out the day room and go back to that silly.
Get out the pod, man. Get out the pod.
Get out the pod, bro. Nah, but it's a podcast called My Expert Opinion. I love watching it because they be having some real good guests on there, and there's a lot of like things that you wouldn't have known, and you find out about like, oh man, that's crazy. But they got this thing about them. They all New York cats. And they got this thing about downplaying Los Angeles. Right?
That's off top. That's
yeah.
You said East Coast New York.
Yeah. And what I don't understand is why must they do it every time?
I'm listening.
Hold on, what was you saying?
We're the two dominant cities.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True. You know, I just don't get why it's like, okay, except that's just them over there, and then we're here over here. You know what I mean? But this is what I mean. There's another podcast. Everybody know about this, you know, the Nori podcast.
Oh yeah. Drink
he goes out his way, and I'm sticking to the theme of the whole that's just LA, but he goes out his way sometimes to find a way to downplay Los Angeles, man. As if he got a personal vendetta against it, but every time he talk about being out there, he talk about how much love he get. And it's like, so what's your issue? You know what I mean? And I think all of it stems from the rap scene. It ain't got really nothing to do with individuals or events. I think it all has to do with the rap scene, right? Because a lot of them always, the first thing they really talk about is how, you know, we We started this. We the starting. We the Mecca. We the this. You don't never hear them talk about Atlanta the way they talk about LA. Right? And Atlanta been running hip hop since what, 98? No, I can't say that. Since 2000, 99, 2000.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because 50 ran the game until like 04, bro.
But he got in 03.
I thought he got in 01. Doing
the mixtapes, but he was bubbling out there. We didn't get 50 until his album dropped. We were talking about you versus a whole Los Angeles. Talking about you versus the radio stations that didn't play him. You know what I'm saying? The music channels that didn't play him. Like everybody in New York knew about him. You knew about him. But I'm talking about
when I heard that song when he was talking about robbing everybody.
Yeah.
I said, I got to see what happens with this.
On a grand scale, LA wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, bubbling with the 50 until his album dropped.
Yeah.
And he ran, him and G Unit ran it from like 03 to maybe 05, 06.
Nah, like 6, 7, yeah.
So, because when he did his album in 07, the same year that Kanye dropped, you know, it was kind of like downwind for 50 after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically what I'm saying is, you know, in 2000, Atlanta, their sound was running hip hop, and it still is to this day. But you don't hear these New York guys say anything about them. They're so passionate about speaking about LA, and I'm saying I want to get off my chest because I'm sick of hearing it. When y'all adapted LA's culture, y'all got gangbangers and shit out there now.
Mm-hmm. Everybody do. Everybody biting us.
Right. You never seen nobody walking around in LA with the triple fat goose and the Timbs and shit. We still wore our shit. But you would see LA everywhere else.
Yeah.
Yep.
So why are y'all so quick to try to talk about LA when y'all follow the shit we do?
Because they don't need us. They took our culture, and it was no repercussions. And Atlanta, like you said it yourself, Atlanta is still running the game. You gonna pop shots at the big dog?
You know what I'm saying?
If we was and the cold part is they play more New York rap than they play LA rap on the radio. They play more Atlanta shit than they play everywhere. But it's easier, you know. They more poor and destitute. We more city. We more of a city vibe where we've been educated, and you can get over on a street nigga only so much with that death row mentality. Like you can't offer too many LA niggas a fucked up contract and just he gonna take it just because he need money. But in Atlanta, you know, it's still some niggas that sleep in abandoned houses. Maybe it is out here in LA, or maybe it is out there in LA, but for the most part, nah. Niggas know how to wiggle something.
Yeah. And it just starting to, because I hear it so much, right? Like they even had Punch from TDE on there, and they was doing their absolute best to try to like disregard the LA thing. You know what I'm saying? Like when Kendrick made that verse, you know what I'm saying? A lot of New York niggas was mad at that. We wasn't really feeling that. Like, who gives a y'all, you know what I mean? Like, y'all didn't do anything. Everybody put out a diss that went nowhere. Nobody paid attention to it. Every time LA is mentioned with the Nori podcast, he always talk about the LA. Like, if a West Coast person is there, right? Like, if Snoop is there, like, y'all did New York, we did LA. You know what I mean? But everything was all good. Like, nobody was paying attention to that whack ass LA song.
I didn't even know that. I never even heard it.
That's exactly my point. You can ask 10 dudes, be like, hey, you heard the LA song? Like, what the fuck is that? They won't know what it is. And this is not a diss because remember, when Snoop and them did that song initially, it was to pay homage to New York. They redid the whole fucking song. They was paying homage. And Biggie get on the radio and like just gonna let these dudes be up in Brooklyn like that. Then they go and shoot up their trailer. Now it's fuck New York. At first we about to show y'all love, but then y'all go and do this, so it's fuck y'all. That's LA. You say fuck us to us, it's a rap. Like that's what we on.
Oh yeah, it's a rap. We don't play that.
That's what we on. Yeah. I was just talking about it earlier. Even if you stomp out, if you beat out like the cops, the Rodney King riots, you know what I'm saying? The Watts riots.
Yeah.
They go hard for their city, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers win the championship. Remember when Lakers won in 2000?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers still rioted and flipping over cars and burning shit. Like that's how hard LA go for LA. To the point where a New York rapper brings his ass to LA in the midst of all this little war that was going on. And he get popped. That was
and the funny thing is
that was strictly LA saying you can't bring your ass out here after we just lost our legend you was beefing with.
Man. And then did a song called Going Back. When I heard that song, I said, uh-oh. I said, uh-oh. You must not know how we really feel.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. It's getting to a point where I love watching these podcasts, but it's like I can't watch this shit. It's like, is this what we doing every time?
Every time.
It's other shit to talk about. Why y'all always got to talk about Los Angeles like that? When we show y'all
all come
every
out
time that it's not sweet.
They go and they get these houses in Calabasas. Half of them got a house out here or a condo. Half of them spend half the year out here for all the award shows and all the movies. And it's just like, we got more Atlanta rappers here than we got LA rappers here winning.
Man. You know what I'm saying? And you hear people with the culture. You hear people talking about, like, I've been noticing even the DCM Fly. You know what I'm saying? I've been noticing him on some low-key Damu shit, if you pay attention to his vocabulary lately.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, we're so acceptive. We'll let you, come on, man.
I never did understand that.
I never understood
that.
We're so peaceful.
I guess because they're so...
And they still want to try us. It makes no sense to me.
Every once in a while, they find out.
Yeah. Well, just recently, you know what I mean? And that's why I don't get why they were so mad at Ice-T. He just spoke the real shit. Like, bro, that's just how it goes out here. It's sweet. Do y'all remember when Lil Wayne came out to Cali? This is when he was still young and doing his Cash Money thing. This is still 500 Degrees Wayne.
Oh, okay.
And he come to Watts thinking he could just roll around in the new Lexus on them things in Grape Street with a drop top. Like, why are you on Grape Street, my guy?
Yeah, what was that all about?
And you got robbed. And you forever mad. That's why you Damu now. Like, it's not sweet, man. That's all I'm saying. But I just wanted to get that off my chest, man. You know, it's this whole episode is about. Just whatever's on your chest, get it out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about everything.
That's a big thing for me, that they don't support our own artists. The industry doesn't. It's like they gave us Death Row, and that was it.
Now let's be real. They didn't give us anything. We forced that.
Yeah, it was a sign of the times.
Yeah, we forced that shit.
And really, the Death Row really piggybacked off of Easy.
Yeah, no, for sure. That whole branch, that whole tree is up under that NWA. You know what I'm saying? The whole tree, man. But
and it seemed like they did that, we did that, and then it was just like a black ball on the city. Like
yeah,
they just like they was in cahoots with the feds or the police, and they were like, "You cannot sign, you cannot play their music on the radio. We cannot." Like I remember after the riots, I want to say about 4 years after the riots, in about 94, 95, they just stopped putting news about the hood on the news. They would pick and choose. All they would do is like the high speed chases.
or if a young innocent
Kid,
person, yeah,
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 and
yeah,
that's it.
yep,
They was just like, well, all right, well, that's just a part of, like when you go to Houston, when you go to Vegas, when you go to all these other cities, they put hood shit on, and not just like hood shit. I mean, it turned out to be hood shit, but they don't pick and choose like that. They just show what happened in the city, and if a majority of the stuff happened in a neighborhood that's less than successful, then they'll just put it on. They put it on the news. In LA, it's like they try to hide everything. I think it's that Hollywood LA thing that they was talking about on that show. They were like, you know, I think it was Fat Joe or maybe it was the dude who died right before he died. He said Hollywood is not LA, and people just don't seem to understand that. And I was like, yeah, it really, and that's cut and dry what it is. Hollywood is not LA. You see the movie stars, you see all of them. They in North Hollywood, they in Calabasas, they in Hollywood Hills, they out there by the beach, Malibu, all that. But don't cross Melrose. Don't cross. What is it? Wilshire. What they
Wilshire,
say? Wilshire.
Wilshire.
Don't cross Wilshire.
But shit, even that's falling off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. I just had to get that off my chest. Man. Oh, you want to know what's funny? All right, so I was talking about, that's just LA, right? That was my whole little thing. That's just LA. Mm-hmm. And I was talking about like the riot at Lusinger in 9th grade year. And the funny story, Naomi, is that the dude you hear laughing started that shit. I found this out years later.
Man, they was fucking up the church's money, man. We was having it real sweet. And they had police and security. I said, yeah, these niggas gotta go.
Oh man,
Criminal mastermind. I didn't think it was going to go that far though. It was wild.
It went pretty far. It went from outside the school to inside the school.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we thought it was sweet, boy. We like, oh, we gonna play ball all day. You mean to tell me we ain't gotta go to class after lunch?
Man, I'm talking about
all day. And then kablooey. Oh man,
jumped off.
But look,
they had that boy.
The crazy thing is, man, at the end of the day, that's just LA. Just the craziest
they had
shit.
That boy.
Go ahead, my bad.
They had that boy. I knew it was out of control when Coolio, he got some kind of, I think he got a Grammy or a Soul Train Award, one of them awards shows, and he was talking about the shit. I was like, man, we gotta chill out.
Man. Man. Yo, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Yeah. All right. Anybody got anything they want to get off their chest? Now it's time.
I'm just curious. Where was you, inside the school or outside the school? Where was y'all locations? Because I was inside and I was seeing people hopping over.
Oh yeah, I don't even want to throw their name out there because that's so fucked up. Niggas was over the gate for the word riot got out. It's so right. Niggas over the gate, you hear me? At my house. Like, what you doing at my house? I ain't even here.
What they did was we was older, so like they was more worried about us beating up younger like kids and Mexicans like that, you know, like so they came around to each classroom, and Coach Bess and Hightower and all of them, Sugar Bear, all the motherfuckers was hand picking all the people that they thought was gonna be a problem. And they put us in a music room and locked us up, and then had the police and all the officials of the school watching the doors. And then it was already tension, but they thought because all of us was gone, they had the advantage because, you know, they already had the numbers, but because all the hitters was gone, the older hitters that would have, you know, they would have thought twice about it, was all locked up in that room. And they was trying to, like, they got all the, basically the shot callers. That's what it seemed like. They got all of us. They got all of their shot callers and the ones who might have kicked off some stuff on their side. And they had us all in the music room trying to talk it out, but they wasn't trying to hear none of that. So, you know, I mean, I guess they thought we was going to be the nice guys, and we wasn't trying to hear none of that. And then it just kicked off.
Okay.
Inside there and outside. And it seemed like it was crazy because it wasn't like when we kicked it off in there, it went down outside. It went down outside. And then, you know me, I snuck my ass as close to the door as possible. Nigga, I heard the police and all the little sirens and shit, and I was like, it's going down. And we got the thumping. And then everybody started hitting the fence, and some people was coming in, some people was going out. I don't know who. I'm saying.
I couldn't hear you. Please tell me again.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
My watch is listening. You heard that?
Oh, boy.
My watch was just like, yo, did you do that? No.
All right. So anybody got anything they want to get off their chest? Anything else? Was that it?
I posted a post on my Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
My Instagram, that's what is it? Rich on Point.
Mm-hmm.
It's a direct quote from the council that they had before we became in the United States, and before there was a president. There was a council pretty much for the states that was up under the Queen still. And George Washington was one of the people in that council. 2 years later, they won the Revolutionary War, and he became president, right?
Mm-hmm.
But 2 years before that, and I quote, "We need to take the turbans and the sandals off the blacks, the black Moors, excuse me. We need to take the turbans and the sandals off the black Moors, and we need to be intentional, and we need to keep this up. And in 200 years, the blacks, we call them black and colored, they will not know where they came from and who they are."
Mm-hmm.
Now, the quote is longer than that, and it's more elegant than that, and it's the minutes from their meeting, and George Washington saying this out of his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Dog.
Mm-hmm.
I specifically read when he struck a deal after they won the Revolutionary War. The king of the Moors was going to send his army to the colonies to free the blacks that were being enslaved. When George Washington found out about that, he passed a legislature with the king of the Moors that if anybody said that they were a Moor, they would be free.
Oh wow! How about that?
And that's still a law right now.
Mm-hmm.
As well as I found out recently that slavery is still legal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, though.
Mm.
I.e., more than what we what we thought we know. Prison system.
Man, man.
You know what
No,
I'm saying?
the old slavery laws, they never abolished those laws. In the states, on the state level,
Uh, where though?
it's a lot of the southern states still have they when they succeeded, they didn't want to. So on the federal level, they said, okay, whatever the government says, we're gonna do because y'all ransacked us, we done. The union is over with. But they never changed their state laws to abolish slavery. They only adapted the
Mm-hmm.
federal laws that said slavery was against the law.
Oh, okay. The states, but not federal. Okay, I got
Yeah.
you. I got you.
So they still have state laws in all those southern states. I think all of them still got that it's legal to own slaves, black slaves.
I
Hmm.
believe it. That's why they say the South would never change.
Oh, in Florida,
I believe it.
the Florida governor just signed a law that says that all the high school students, in order to get their high school diploma, they have to pass a financial literacy course that teaches about credit cards, um, and loans and banks and all that. And I thought that was dope because they should have did that 100 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, which is true. So would that be elective? Is that elective?
It's probably elective or an art, but it's mandatory, and that's what I like about it. It's not like you can just go take. It's not like you can just go take art or PE and then you don't have to do it. Like it's not home economics. You got to do it or you don't get a diploma. So I figure the next 20 years you're gonna start seeing rich niggas coming out of Florida.
Good.
No, but I seen some of them cards about the Moors. It's a whole different identification.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They had to get that because they kept locking them up for not having ID, and they had a they had a better understanding of the laws, so they were in a legal. If they spoke a certain way, they were in a legal rights to not have a driver's license, to not have insurance, and not have registration. But because the cops are not, I mean, they're really not that educated about the law. They just know the things they can get you for. Half the time they don't know that. They have to sit around and talk to each other. Because I don't know if y'all been arrested, but I know people who've been arrested.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times when they arrest you, it's like, what am I being arrested for? And they won't tell you because they don't know what they're gonna get you for yet. They gotta wait for
No.
other officers
Oh yeah.
who've been doing it longer to
Oh
tell them
yeah.
what they can get away with, and then they write it up after they fellowship with what do they call them when you help somebody with a crime, crimey, what is it? Culprits. Hmm.
Affiliates.
All that. Yeah, man. It's. I think I might have to check into this more. You said you seen the IDs that they use?
Yes, I've seen the ID, and it has their name and it has their picture, like a regular California, Nevada, Idaho ID, but it's
Uh huh.
something. It's different. It's something different,
It's sovereign. It's sovereign. They sovereign. Indigenous.
and they don't pay taxes.
No, no, they don't. They don't have to.
Mm-mm.
And I guess giving up all that stuff, they don't have to give up their rights no more because they used to have to give up their birth certificate and their social so that they can have their rights. But now they have their own ID. And I just heard about that too within the last few months.
Damn. Oh,
So trucking school is on the agenda for me.
okay.
That's what's up.
October.
Oh, that's right there.
Yeah, yeah. I just had to go do the doctor and I got to study the book and all that stuff and go take the test.
That is good news.
Man,
Well, I'm almost finished with my general eds. I got one more month, and then I'll be in the hardcore. I'll be doing y'all taxes soon.
you getting
Oh,
your CPA?
I'm trying. I'm gonna go further I'm gonna go further if I can.
We need to talk. That is what's up. That's what's up. You gonna open your own like jumper jack taxes?
I'm gonna probably start off that way, just to get my clientele. But I do want to work with the
Corporate?
business.
Yeah. Yeah. I did not know. And how long you been working toward that?
Um, I started during COVID.
That's not bad. That is not bad. That's my exit strategy. Doing taxes when I'm too old to
Let
be
me know.
running around.
I'm be doing taxes and fixing credit.
And that's the leg. So we gotta settle on the city, man. Cause or no, you settle in Vegas, huh?
Now I am. Yes,
Yeah,
I
you a
am.
Vegas girl now. You no longer LA.
I've been here longer than 5 years. That's what they keep telling me. I am not a Nevadacan.
I'm saying, is that what they call them?
Yeah, yeah.
That's not.
I've never heard
That's
that.
not a good name, man. Nevadan.
Vatican and shit.
That's that sounds pedophilia. Pedoph-
Yeah.
Pedophilious.
Run from that.
They still act funny towards us, though. Oh, you wasn't born here? What?
All right, so how about this?
Hmm.
Uh, I want to say this, man, and get this off my chest.
All right.
I love being me, meaning I love being a nigga, meaning I love being black.
I really do.
I really fucking do. But this is what I mean. To the point where I'm not afraid of the stereotypes. I welcome them. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the same
Yeah.
time, I'm so much better than that regular stereotype. But I'm
Oh yeah.
still happy to be that.
Yeah.
All right. Now just hear me out. I was listening to one of my favorite. I call him my mentor. Never met the guy, but I branded him that. His name is Zoe.
Yeah. He don't know it, but
Yeah,
he's been doing it for a while
right.
now.
His name is Zoe Williams. And I was listening to his show today. He had a guest on there that said, I'm so sick of us being so okay with everybody else shit and not okay with ours. And that spoke volume to me, because we would get up there and we would celebrate St. Patrick's Day. You know what I'm saying? We'll celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Everybody else's culture shit we'll celebrate, but they won't celebrate our shit. And it's not no catty, like, you don't do this for us. It's not transactional. It's just the truth. Like, why we don't accept us? I love us.
We've been conditioned.
That man said, I'm so sick of Taco Tuesday. We need to start having fried chicken Friday. And I said, boom, there it is. God damn it.
Oh,
God damn it.
Hey, see if it's trademarked.
That's what everybody on the show said immediately. They said somebody gonna have that shit by the end of the day. But that is so fried chicken Friday, nigga. I'm not gonna run from that.
That do go along with the spirit. You're tight.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm with
It's kind of like Watermelon Wednesday. It's
I'm with it. I'm tired of running from who we are as a people. I'm sick of running from it. Motherfucker, it's going down this Friday. And the Friday after that. And the Friday after that. And I'm posting it. I'm hashtagging it. I'm going to show, because I'm off on the weekend, so I'm going to show me cooking it, or I'm going to show me buying it. But you're going to see me with fucking fried chicken in my hand every fucking Friday. Wow, hashtag fried chicken Friday. I'm so sick of hiding me being
no trans fats.
I don't
no trans fats.
I can eat healthy all week, but to come Friday, my nigga. Come Friday, my nigga. I'm gonna have some boy. That
it ain't gonna be no salad. It ain't gonna be no salad.
When he said that, something rose in my spirit. It was like my ancestors was like, "You better jump on it, boy." I said, "I will, y'all. I will. Let's go." I love.
Damn, they done trademarked it already.
I knew they would. I knew they would.
They LeBroned us.
And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm tired of hiding or trying to not be a nigga to appease people. I'm me. I'm gonna eat the shit out of fried chicken every Friday.
Hey, you know what? I just said some shit like that, but it's different because I'm in Idaho.
Yeah.
So it's like
I'm in a red state too. Yeah, I'm in a red state too. What you talking about?
No.
I know yours is more volume than mine. I get that, but what I'm saying is, people are afraid to be them because of the state I live in. Like, this is a red state too. This is the state of the good old boys. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Not as much as yours, but I'm saying, motherfucker, we talked about that black privilege. I'm going to walk around proud, bro. Like, when I see y'all look at me, I'm going to smile. I do it now. See, you know what I'm saying? It's a country thing to wave at people. It's a southern thing. When you walking down the street, you're driving down the street, and you just see somebody, you throw their hand up. It's a southern hospitality thing. That's just how it go. But when them motherfuckers turn their face at me and don't wave back, I get a good laugh. Because it didn't bother me, motherfucker. I love it. I love that you hate me.
The Woody Woodpecker.
I'm telling you.
The Woody Woodpecker.
I be in the grocery store, bro. When they do that whole, oh no, I'm not gonna be on the aisle with this. I'm like, yes, get the fuck off, bro. This is my fucking aisle. Man. I want to touch this motherfucking rack and this motherfucking rack and just walk down the aisle with my arms extended. Get the fuck on. I love the shit. And look, in my job, I come across them all the time to where it's like they don't even really want to acknowledge me, but they kind of got to because I'm bringing them something. But that just makes me smile. I don't get up in arms about it like I used to. I love being black, bro. I can't explain that enough. Even if all the ignorant shit that we do is what we do, and y'all ain't gonna do nothing but try to follow what we do. any fucking
He
way.
said, if I died and came back, I hope I'm black. Oh wait, I ain't gonna lie.
Bring me back. Bring me back a nigga, bro.
I just talked to my homeboy about it, and this is a different avenue of the same thing. Have you ever been around a nigga who, if they could be white, they would be white? They would drop them down like that. Yes.
Yeah.
I've been around
That's a
lot of
lot of
niggas
us.
lately that they
That's a
black
lot of
and
us.
whatever, they speak Ebonics. They don't be all Oreoed out. But if they had a chance, and I never knew, I'm just seeing it like, whoa, if you could, you would. If you could, you would, nigga. And I believe that wholeheartedly.
Ain't nothing like it, man. Paul Mooney said it the best. Everybody want to be a nigga, but then everybody don't want to be a nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just
for real.
I can't stress it enough, man. I wear my nigga shit with pride, bro. I really do.
And they hate us.
I really do.
We talked about the Spanish rapper recently. The boy said, hey, you thinking about signing with what's the gang brother name? Whack 100. He said, hey, what you think about the Whack 100 deal or whatever? He was like, nah, man, I ain't signing with those people type shit. Like that don't have them, not my people, so they don't got nothing to do with what I do. Right. And he was like, wait a minute. And the dude who was interviewing him was white. I believe he was white, or he was, white Spaniard. He was like, that what you just said sound crazy. You wanna fix that real quick before you know what I mean? It's cancel culture. So he gave him another chance and he doubled down on it. Like, nah, only my people. Like I only eat with my people, and I'm only gonna eat with my people. Like I would never. Like, but nigga, you rap though.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, you're a rapper.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, if it's all about your people, why you ain't doing mariachi? Crickets.
Facts, bro.
It's like,
nigga.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Mm-hmm.
So they can just keep hating.
Did y'all hear about Denzel Lovechild saying that he only date sisters?
Say that again.
I call him Denzel's love child because he looked just like Denzel to me. But that
on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the nigga who played the king and queen, the queen, woman queen. Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
They giving him backlash, bro.
Hey, shit, eat a dick. We got plenty of it.
No, it's hilarious.
Big long black dick, nigga, eat it.
It's hilarious.
Come down, sit down for 2 helpings. There's plenty more where that came from.
How dare you exclude us from your penis, sir? You know what I'm saying? Like, the audacity of that. We should be up in arms because he don't want our pussy. What is wrong with him?
Y'all didn't even want him to kiss the girl in the goddamn Star Wars movie.
Yeah, it's fucking mind-blowing, man. Because it's almost to the level of some cancel shit. Like, it's an uproar. Yeah. It's not a game. It's a real uproar about this. About that man's preference.
Yeah, but every movie, the person who saves the girl on the good side gets the girl. Yeah. But they got all these movies with these black dudes playing that role, and it turned into Uncle Tom. You know that Uncle Tom book?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want nothing. I just want to save you because you're white. And it's like, Denzel did it.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan Freeman did it.
Mm-hmm.
He did it. what's the other boy?
Tay Diggs did it, but in real life.
Yeah.
But it's just
I mean,
the reason why I want to get that off my chest because it blows my mind how they're able to just do that, man. Like they got that like audacity is accepted.
yeah,
It's accepted.
yeah.
We are.
I mean,
we're fucked as a people, as humans. That's what I mean when I say that.
Mm-hmm.
We're fucked, man. That shit crazy to me. But that's how it is, man. Yeah,
and here's the thing. Had he said something to the effect of, "I'm married to a transgender," oh man, he would be up for an Oscar next year.
I'm telling you. They was watching too.
He'd be
if he
up
would have
for an
said
Oscar.
that, give it to him. Give that man an Oscar for Imperial Dreams from 10 years ago. Give it to him.
For real. For real.
Yeah.
Man, listen.
I would.
They have twisted this culture up so bad.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta watch everything now, man.
Yeah.
Especially if it come to kids. Everything I watch, man. Everything. It got some kind of underlying. And the cold part is it's usually black. It's usually black. They trying to make the blacks bow down and wear dresses and kiss same sex and they're not doing it to the women as much.
Well, you know,
they're not. You're not.
That's just what the society is doing. It's the emasculation of men in the
emasculating women.
Not emasculating them because they still want them to be women. You know what I mean? So, I'm trying to mix the two words. Let me just stop. But yeah, that's what it's about, man. Yeah, that's what it's about. And peep this, man. Caucasian ladies wrote the movie.
It doesn't start there. It starts all the way back.
No, for sure that.
The demasculation, because that's the whole goal. It's just that they try to refresh it and make it new in newer ways.
But now
you know?
it's more powerful, right? Because of this cancel culture. It's way more powerful now.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And then all the figures, it seemed like they setting black women up. Okay, they setting black men up to be lesser than, and then they setting black women up to believe in this. They're like ultra feminine, like you have to be
independent woman. And
then they're using these figures like what's the one who wrote the poem "And Still I Rise"?
Maya Angelou.
Married to a Jewish white man.
Oh, thanks.
Gave him 2 kids.
Yep.
Gave him 2 kids. And then they say, "Oh, well, the Black Panther. Remember the Black Panther woman? What's her name? Who fought the case and beat it herself? Pro per?
Yeah, Angela Davis.
Angela Davis, married to a white woman. She's gay.
Mm-hmm. Shit, James Baldwin. He was proud of that shit too.
White men.
You got damn right.
White men.
You know what I'm saying? Look, man, it's always gonna be that. But what I'm gonna say is, I love being a nigga. I really do.
Oh,
I really do.
Hey, did you see what he kind of got like a little backlash. He got a couple of retweets and a reposts on Instagram Lil Duval. You see what he posted today?
I'm old school. I like fucking women.
Oh,
But I mean, he knew that was coming. He wasn't tripping. He knew that was coming.
I love it though.
Yeah, me
Because
too.
I liked it. I liked it. I commented.
Yeah. You gotta know that was coming. What do you say?
He said, what did he say?
But he's one of those dudes who's like, bro, you can't cancel me because I'm not part of no corporation.
Established. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm this is all me. It's impossible.
And then he got this Guru Zen type Big Lebowski, like the dude type vibe where it's like, even if you cancel me, I can still shell out shows.
Mm-hmm.
I can still make up a goofy ass song that's hard as fuck off of a hit song from the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Or the 70s. I can still do that 2-3 times a year, sell out venues, make millions of dollars, and I pay for everything cash. You can't take my house. I don't owe no banks nothing. All my cars and planes and motorcycles and properties I own outright. Every day is a vacation. The nigga said a while back, he said, that's why I got a house. I got houses out of this country. Because sometimes you need to leave because of what you see here about you and your people. It fucks your head up. And he said, I would probably be worse off if I had to stay in the States. I couldn't see myself staying here the whole year listening to this shit. And I see why y'all don't think like I think. I was like, damn.
You got to detach, man.
And we can't.
Detach. We can't. We can't.
We can. We don't plan ahead enough.
Yeah, we can. And you can detach the comforts of your own home in this foul ass country, this foul ass society. You can detach. It's very possible. Very possible. You just got to have the mental strength and the discipline. Very possible. Very, very possible. You know what I'm saying? But man, I just want to get that off my chest, man, because I can't say it enough. I love it, man. I love it, man. I remember one time me and Brian was at a light, and you know how you hit the crosswalk light, it'll give a beep, like a beep, beep, you know what I mean? But it was like, we was like, okay, we hit it again. And then we hit it again, and we found a rhythm to it, found a pattern, right? So now we hitting the crosswalk thing for the noise, and now we making a beat. And I will never forget the face of this older white cat who was watching us. He was in such awe and such unbelievement, like, how are they doing this? It's just so random at a light. How are they doing this? I'll never forget that dude's face. Because we hit, motherfucker. That's why I got that.
It's in us, not on us, nigga.
Man, I love that line by Kendrick. Bitch, I ain't got the jury on me. I got the jury in me, bitch. God, man, let me tell you something, man. If you know our past, our real past, right? And how we are kings and gods, right? Kings, queens, gods. And they try to belittle us so much. But think of this narrative. They're supposed to fear God, right? Who they fear the most?
Us.
And I bang my gavel. You don't fear God, motherfucker. You're supposed to. That's why we gotta walk around like that, man. You see a group of anybody else, don't put your fucking head down. Hey, what's happening? Talk to them like a nigga.
Oh yeah.
Fuck they brain up.
Yep. Ebonics stay ass to death in that
Man.
2-3 seconds we got, nigga. I'm gonna give it to you.
Fuck they head up, man. You can't say we got.
I'm telling you, these motherfuckers spear us
the
so
way
much.
we talk is called broken English when English is the youngest fucking language out there. This shit young as hell, and it's already broken up from. It's derived from all these different, all these other languages. It's not a natural language. It's taken from everywhere. So I'm gonna break this shit up. What you talking about? Fuck you, time mad. Hey, you time mad. We understand that clearly.
They see a young black nigga walking up the street at night. They can see a young black nigga walking up the street at night with a sweatsuit on and a beanie. And they can see a bear walking up the street on the other side. They'll cross over and just try to be cool with the bear.
And I will sit on the other side and laugh as they get their ass toe up. And now the bear ain't fucking with me because he ate enough. I'm on the other side of my beanie, my sweatsuit, like.
What did he say?
Good. I feel you, Bear. Hey, Bear, you my nigga.
Fried Chicken Friday.
Fried Chicken Friday, my boy. I'm not even playing. It's going down, bro. Create your own narrative. It's going down. That shit's close to my soul. So what that nigga just say? And we never thought of it.
I did. I said that before.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I ain't say it like it was just no grand idea. It was just like I went and got some chicken on a Friday, and I was like, you know, 2-piece Tuesday, fried chicken Friday.
You should have said something to me. I would have been like, boy.
Do you think that they patented? I mean, that they trademarked 2-piece Tuesday?
2-piece Tuesday or Taco Tuesday?
2-piece Tuesday.
Nah, I don't think they have.
Because they never trademarked Taco Tuesday. LeBron did that.
Yeah. I don't think they have. So look, I don't know if y'all got anything more to get off y'all chest because it seems like we kind of dwindling away.
Yeah, she been tapping in she been sprinkling just a little bit.
Thank you, Queen.
She does.
Thank you, Queen. Yes, man, we need that. You ain't said nothing. What you got on your chest, man?
I'm right now. I'm living the best of my life right now. So my story is to be
complete
continued.
Zen.
Yes, it's to be continued right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, what I want to do is show y'all the new logo. Okay. So I'm going to send this to you guys. I hear myself or something like that.
Yeah, I hear feed.
Here we go. Yeah, man. So, I got one for y'all ass. Anybody else over sex? I'm done with it. I'm over it. I'm over it. And this is what I mean. I don't mean that like I'm done with it for the rest of my life. No, but that's not a driving motivation anymore.
What's that?
Sex. Like when I meet a chick, my whole thing ain't, I want to see what it's like. No, I'm over that.
No, I get it. I get it. Because
it's crickets like a month.
Because I can't line up with that. You know what I'm saying? I need to touch that tail a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta moisten that ass up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
If she says to me, I appreciate you wanting to get to know me, but I want to. Okay, by all means, I gotta oblige you, lady. I want you to be happy. But what I am saying is that's not my driving point anymore. If I'm hollering at a chick, my main goal, the ultimate goal, is not to do that. Well, I feel like I'm at church and they got the mics fucked up.
I'm just saying, like, I can't line up. Okay. It got to be yours. I got an earpiece on.
Me too. I do too. But I'm hearing it from yours when you talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Your signal, let me see. I'm going to turn I off.
All right, so watch this. I'm going to put mine on mute. And then y'all get to talk and see what's great.
Sound cool. I don't hear nothing. I don't hear myself.
I don't either. But you are right, Gio. Sex is overrated.
Don't say that. Who have y'all been fucking?
I'm not saying it's overrated. I'm never saying that. I'm saying, you know how dudes are. We about to get at a chick. We can't wait to find out what that thing talking about.
Well, I agree with that.
That's not what my head is.
Wait a minute. Wait. I'm not saying, because I love women. And I love to do things to women.
Facts.
And I hope that they love it too.
Yes.
But there is a bigger picture in the original. Like, I don't want to attach myself at the loins. I want to attach myself.
You saying what I'm saying.
It has to be a goal. What's the finish line? What's the point?
Speaking greatness into existence, a fun-filled night of sex, and building empires.
You sure empires and not tribes?
Oh yeah, I mean that's part of it. You can't have an empire without the people.
That's all I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying?
Was that a drum roll?
No, that was just the phone.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it sounded like he closed the microwave. Is all.
That's all I'm saying, right? If I'm approaching the chick, my first thought no more is, "Oh, I can't wait to hit that." No, even if the body is amazing, I'm just not turned on by a body no more.
Nigga.
I'm sorry.
That's what turns you on. Okay, if we talk about being turned on, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit.
That's all I'm saying.
But I'm leaving the side door. All right. Okay, so a beautiful body turns you on. That's like, I don't give a fuck what you say. I ain't trying to hear that. A beautiful woman. That's what we look at. We are visual, bro. Come on now, don't do me like that.
Damn, that's how you feel. I can't jump on the boat with you on that. And I ain't trying to say your boat ain't shit because of that. I'm saying
you can date somebody with a beautiful body, but they have a bubble head, and you can deal with
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
Then I wouldn't date
the body can. The body
I
can be
wouldn't date
dope
her.
as fuck, and then we get to talking, and she's a fucking bird brain. It's like, to hell with her body now. I don't give a shit about your body anymore. You dumb.
All right. So that means you don't want to marry her. That means you don't want to marry her.
I ain't trying to
But
marry
if she
nobody.
But if she pull them
Oh,
titties
yeah.
out and get the gyrating on you, you think they gonna get hard? Come on. I don't even want to know the answer to that question.
I'm a man, of course it will. Yeah. You're stuck on the physical. I'm on some mental, spiritual shit now. I
get it. I am too. So that means I wouldn't want to attach myself to her. I wouldn't want to. It probably wouldn't. If a woman was a bird brain, I probably wouldn't want to be around her long enough to fuck.
Yeah, because I'm at a point now. I feel like her dumbness gonna rub off on me once we fuck.
But how long does it take for you to get tired of just having bubblehead people?
I don't think that's dumbness that rub off on you when you fuck.
No, that's just a joke. That's a joke.
Mine was too. Dang, I can't tell a good joke.
Oh, my bad. You was adamant about the whole. Don't do you like that because I don't want to fucking bring you into my body. I thought we were serious. Nah, but I just can't anymore, bro. Like, it happened. The reason why I'm saying that because it happened. I'm getting this off my chest. It happened the other day.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. It happened the other day. Sparked little minor convo. And I'm like, God damn. She done fucked up everything. You know what I'm saying? Because everything was speaking. You know what I'm saying? Was speaking. The Wooey was like, hey, brother. And I'm like, hey, I know. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Relax. You know what I'm saying? And I get to talking like, God damn. And everything just went, nah. Everything else was in disagreement. That's what I mean by that, man. Like, I just can't keep it on physical anymore. That's it.
Okay.
Initially, because I'm never gonna not like a nice body. You know what I mean? But that's just not the foundation anymore. I just want to get that out of my chest. Hunting for the.
I got something I want to get off my chest. I think you should reconsider pussy being overrated. It's actually really good. That's been on my chest for about the last 5 minutes.
Tell me why.
Maybe I'm old fashioned. But I like fucking women.
Now, I don't like how you're taking this, sir. I don't appreciate the way you're taking this as if you're trying to implicate some shit. Like I'm, you know what I mean? Don't do me like that now. Come on. Come on now. You trying to sex play you, boy. We ain't doing that.
I was just
you trying to sex play. You emasculating me, man. You're doing what society doing.
Oh, shit. Man.
Nah, but that's just me at the moment, man. That's just me at the moment. I feel like I've done that too much, or it's like I've done that. Like, turn me on with convo. Turn me on with your spirit. Don't to hell with that body shit. I can see a body every time I go on Instagram.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? I can see a body when I go to the grocery store. It's out there. And I'm looking like, ooh, weird. And then she turned around to her and, bitch, I'm like, God damn it.
So would you rather plastic or paper?
Well, I don't want no paper. I want skin.
Well, half of it is plastic. They can't be recycled.
Yeah, I'm talking about naturally, and I like big girls anyway. You like the real big girls, so. And I'm floppy. Give me all that shit. The sloppy fat, not the miss. Yeah, not the misconfigured bodies. You know what I'm saying? You know the ones. You know what I mean? The wrongful. What the fuck is that, bro? That sounds like a thunderstorm.
That's what you hear?
Yeah. But I digress. I think we're at the moment of wrapping this up. Unless somebody has something else.
Yes, I have to get something off my chest.
Oh, let's get hey.
I'm hungry.
Oh,
you are what?
I am hungry.
When I heard the H part of that, I was
you had to listen twice,
she's
right?
Like, she was like, I am. I was like, ooh.
yeah. Since we was talking about it,
this is gonna get good.
Like, what was that? Well, on that note,
come and get what?
Go get you some
fried chicken.
Please get some fried chicken this Friday.
Yes, fried chicken and watermelon.
Man,
you gonna post it?
I'm posting it. Oh, you talking about? Yeah, you should post that.
Right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to find some good fried chicken. Well, I'm gonna make some good.
I was just about to say you can make that.
Yeah, no, I have to find some good watermelon out here because you know our produce.
Yeah, produce whack as shit out there, man. But yeah, man. Oh, hold on. I got one more thing.
I'm listening.
We don't have all the answers, y'all, but we have all the banter. We are forever rightly wrong and wrongly right. This has been another edition of Incorrectly Correct Podcast. We want to thank y'all for listening in. And next time you hear us, it's going to be turned up like this again.
More turned.
And we are out of here, ladies and gents.
Please believe it. Oh, yeah. One last thing.